to Schmelyork. Schmele is a pretty cool dude. Let's raid Schmele.
what's up, guys? How's it going? We're back again. I'm trying to like. Yesterday I tried out changing some settings for the stream, so let's see how it's gonna go today. So, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. We're going to be making textures for the new janitors. Like you can see them on both sides here. Let me switch to the next scene, so I can show you these dudes. Hey, what's up, Justin Miller? Thanks a lot for being here already from the beginning. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Master Lokin? Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. How's your day going? So I've been busy writing my research paper, and I made these two guys today. So I'm gonna put them more in the middle. So I need to just finish UVing these guys, and then let's get into texturing. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that you're doing good, Justin. So yeah, these actually have, like, most of the parts which we made already in the last week's streams are pretty much like already have all the textures, like the hat and the gloves. I figured out that I'm not gonna re-UV the hat. I can just reuse it and drop the same texture on it. So what I'm gonna do, let's change this to UV editing. Ooh, twisted UVs. Ah, this is perfect. Nice. Yeah, I'm also doing real good. Thanks for asking, by the way. Yeah, just chilling today, writing my research paper and slowly like making progress with that. Yeah, it's taking some time. I thought it would be easier, but it just takes a lot of time. Dude, Epic Games fucked up Fortnite. Oh yeah, I heard the new expansion came out, or the new season started, or whatever they have. What is it that they have? So I need to cut this hair a bit. So yesterday I actually adjusted the hair as well a bit. I can actually show you guys. Made some few adjustments to it. Just jump to my Cintiq. So if we look at the hair, yeah, so I adjusted the hair a bit. I added some more details to it, so it looks like a bit nicer. What do you guys think? I think it looks much cooler than the version that I made yesterday with just like this. This looks much cooler. Oh wow. Two meshes. But yeah, let's get back to UV. So I wanna be done with these two guys by the end of the day. So tomorrow we can also do some more stuff. Hey, Saintrix. Thanks a lot for joining in. Heyo. I like that. I like heyo. That's like from me and some of my friends actually use that. It's a reference to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, if you watch that. Real nice show. Give it a look. So I'm trying to see, like, how could I cut this? Ooh. Actually, yeah, this would be a nice place to cut this. And then let's cut here. I'm just trying to like see which places would be nice to cut. So yeah, season, but it fucked up the map. It was hit by a meteor, and now there's a giant hole where at least 60+ people are going, and you get skins only by paying. So it's EA to get Darth Vader. Oh man, that's so sad. real crazy. I'm real sorry to hear that. Like, especially all who play Fortnite, I feel for you. Well, they have to change something. Now you need to adapt, and that's also interesting. That's interesting that some games actually do that. That you can you can play some meta stuff. Well, meta stuff. You need to adjust again and do all kinds of stuff to get into the game. That's interesting sometimes. 2, 3, 4. So I'm just like trying to cut this here. I'm just trying to cut this here. 3, 4. Not here. It's still not fully out though, so it's like in beta version or something. I know I ask these questions. I feel like an old person when when we're talking about this. So there's one thing that I'm missing here, and that's Windows. Let's check out workspaces. Where could I get the UV toolkit? UV, it should be somewhere here. UV set editor, UV editor. Where are you? It's likely somewhere in Windows, right? UV linking, UV editor, modeling toolkit. That's a lot of juice. Where could it be? Where is this? Let me Google this real quick. UV toolkit. I don't need reset Maya to default. I need UV editors menu. Where is that? Where is this guy? UV editor menu bar. This takes even a lot of time to find this. Let me just swap to normal UV editing. Huh. Ah, most likely I've edited this before, so whew, thank God for like auto saving stuff. Let's go ahead and cut this here and grab the UV shell, and let's go ahead and unfold this. Yeah, I've been having a fun day, just writing all day, writing stuff, and last night I got really late to bed because I was trying to finish like some of this hair and some other documents that I needed to finish. But other than that, it's cool. Okay, so these kind of go somewhere else. This is gonna be alright. I'm kind of satisfied with this unwrap. Let me do some smooth on this. Okay, this kind of messes it up. Kind of messes it up. So I guess like this, we're gonna leave it. This is gonna be okay. UV shell. Yo. Drop by to say hi. Thanks a lot. I saw you guys were streaming just a second ago. I was texting. Well, I was writing in the chat, but I think I only wrote in my chat. And I think if I write in my chat, you guys don't see it on your chat. So that was a pity. haven't been exploring anyone's streams because yeah, I've been writing my research stuff. Been busy with that. It's breaking my balls, to be honest. Yeah, that's how it works. I did see it. Oh, you were here, that's why you saw it, right? And you didn't say anything. I bet that seems so weird that like I'm texting and no one's seeing that except like someone else who's inside of the chat. That's really weird. That's really weird. Let's set the textile density of this. So I'm also actually done with this. Almost. So one thing I need to keep in mind that these things can't move. These things can't move. Because those, I can just reuse a lot of things from the previous janitor. So that's really cool actually. I'm kind of satisfied with this. I also want the janitors to kind of look consistent. So that's actually a nice thing that happened. So we're gonna need to rotate this. Alright. Right. So how did you guys do on your stream, Rock Knight Studios? I hope everything's cool. Right. Man, I'm so happy. Like these these pipelines are going quite well that I'm making. Oh. I have 2 scrolling wheels. That's why sometimes, like, when I'm scrolling, I'm kind of pinching everything together, so it's kind of weird. Everything good. Nice, nice. That's good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I think today is also like a day off in the Netherlands. Everyone's too chill. Too chill. I think everyone's gonna be real chill because of the King's Day last week as well. So I think this one's gonna be finished. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. The hatch is there, like the new stuff also fits perfectly fine. Take a look at this dude. And this one even has like less things to worry about. Go to object mode, nose, and these things need to be UV mapped. Let's do mapping, and let's planar Z, so everything's like flat. So everything's flat. Move these dudes away. So need to just keep cutting, keep cutting. Keep cutting. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. Let's keep UVing this guy, and let's see how the textures are going to turn out. So I'm also going to show you guys like something small that I came up with, the substances. I didn't include that last time in the stream because I came up with that right after the stream, that I can put also the original texture inside of it, like inside of the substance like thing. So I can just put a small tab, like a boolean, which says customize, and then you can tick it on and off, and it uses the original texture or the texture that we've made in the painter. So you can choose, and you can make your own thing. So I think for now, in the beginning, we're just going to use like preset materials for the students, and then afterwards we're going to perhaps allow people to change like certain values themselves. We'll see how that works. Cool. Yeah, right. Tomorrow we're going to make substances for these dudes as well, and I hope for some teachers as well that I've made before in the past. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. So let's go ahead and cut this. I think this is gonna unfold really nicely. What is this? Maybe not. Maybe not. So this kind of... Ah, okay. I see where it went wrong. So it didn't cut here. So this is also like a small part where it needs to cut. Let's go ahead and cut this again. That's a good idea, right? Yeah, thanks. Trying to figure out like easier ways how to lay that out. Oh, and also here. So how come maybe these triangles should be not a part of this, but more of a part of this thing here. What are these parts? Oh, okay. All this kind of makes sense now. So let's go ahead and cut this. Let's select all these UVs and unfold this guy. Huh. So I guess I could just connect these two. So sometimes you can connect some things, sometimes you can't. So yeah, like these days, I also like the weather. It's kind of crap. No, it's not really nice. Not really enjoyable that much. I even have like, I think a small like cold. I think I caught a small cold. I left my window open for the whole evening, and and I think I've underestimated the good days, the good weather in the past days. So it kind of caught me. It caught me. I have a feeling like that. So here. Yeah. Right. Let's cut it like this. Shell, and let's go ahead and unfold that as well. Perhaps I could just cut this whole edge here. Can I do? That's gonna be too much. And then we can connect it here on this side, perhaps. That would be a nice idea. Shell. And let's unfold it again. Yeah, this is gonna be much nicer. Could I? Yeah, select it in the middle. Rotate it a bit. And now the unibrow. Let's unfold this unibrow. We're almost done with the UV. Then I'm gonna have to bake some textures, and then we're off to actually texturing these dudes as well. Do a small seam here. This. Right. Perhaps these two. Yeah, as well. Let's just exclude them, and let's go ahead and cut this as well. Let's select the UVs, and let's unfold this. Should be a nice straight unibrow. I already like these characters, how they look like. Can't wait to put them all together. So today, I go out on the balcony and I saw some kids from the kindergarten smoking outside, filmed them. They saw me and stopped. Oh dude, you should give that video to their teacher. Or how do you call that guy? or the woman in their case, perhaps. We usually used to have like a female kind of like, we used to call her the teacher. The teacher, please do this for me, or whatever. They always did like certain things, whatever you needed them to do. Yeah, you should do that. If you can do that, that would be nice. You would be contributing to these people. Perhaps they're not gonna smoke in the future. Who knows, man? Save a life. That's definitely gonna be helpful for them. Alright. So this guy. Damn, you got some cool kids in your neighborhood. Where did they get the cigarettes, man? Where does that happen? Like how do they get them? How does that happen? So let me I'm gonna put some materials on these guys, and then we can switch to kids who are in kindergarten are smoking. Yeah, like where do they get the cigarettes? Where do they get the cigarettes? Where did they get the cigarettes? Oh, by the way, let me write down what we're gonna do. I already jumped into everything. Everyone's already here. I think I should write down what I'm gonna do already before the stream, right? UVs, bakes. So let's bake the normal maps, and then afterwards let's do coat hair / face. So this stuff is going to be for this first guy, and then for the second one also coat and hair / face for this one as well. So we have a lot of stuff to do today. That's even a high awareness of the surroundings. Yeah, that's crazy. If they can, I bet they can even like hide it really well. No, they're like me, 12, but they're in the same kindergarten as me. Are you in kindergarten, or is that school? Isn't that school? Yeah, still sad. Yeah, I've even seen younger people smoke. That's really crazy. What's up with that? What's up with that? Do they parents smoke or something like that as well? I wonder. Most likely. So I have janitor skin A. This is going to have that texture from the previous guy. So that's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna take a look at what I can pair here together. So the hair and the brows, yeah, this can't be together. So maybe the nose and this can be together. Yeah, I'm gonna put these. Let's combine that mesh. And let's call this nose underscore brows. There's the history of this. Let's also drop it there. And let's give it a new material. So I should have some kind of nose material. Do you have music in the background? Yeah, actually I do. Can't hear it. Perhaps now. What about now? Yeah. I hope it's better now. Like, I'm gonna turn it down. Let me know how it mixes with the with my voice. If it's too much or too less. Let me know how that works. I think this is good. Nice. Yeah, because every once in a while I tune that like to how people like that. I keep checking it sometimes, but it doesn't make sense to me. Your voice is still clear. Nice. That's perfect. I actually use this thing which just activates the microphone and I'm kind of talking. So that's kind of cool. So I can also use the background music. So that's how I use, like, that's how I understood my my music works here. I have everything on the speakers, so it's just cool. So, alright, here, let's give these materials here, and then let's move on. Coat, there should be a coat or something like that. Jacket. Oh, jacket. So I'm starting to use different names now. And nose. So this has nose, jacket, and this should also have, yeah, the hair. So this one's ready. Let's take a look. This looks really cool. So far, at least. Alright, let's export this guy. And let's see where this is gonna go. So yeah, I've been experimenting with this. How does this actually look like? Let me swap back to the camera view. I wanna check out how that testing 1 2 3. I look like I'm swimming in the sea. Wrong screen. It works a bit better, like the bitrate and that stuff. Like I checked that out. I needed to actually change down to a lower resolution, I think. Well, still, you can't really do anything. I'm gonna have to check out more of the settings. Yeah, since I was using OBS, like OBS had a little bit of easier settings, I think. It was easier to understand that and like to deal with the compression things. So let me go ahead and export this for texturing. Models, low poly. Yep, yeah, I found it. So it's really cool. It's really cool to like check out new software. Still learning it. Still learning that. So what kind of software do you guys use? Like if any of you guys use like streaming software. What kind of software do you guys use? So let me check the... So let's fix this one as well. Still here. Set that density. So it's also cool that there's some free space in these textures. I'm gonna have enough space for accessories or something like that. Accessories and stuff like that. Right, let's just move this. Alright, this is gonna fit nicely. Make these even bigger. Just a tiny bit. So they're a bit nicer. Oh, OBS. Yeah, it was nice. Like, especially I think now with the Streamlabs update, If anyone uses that, that's pretty cool stuff. At least I've heard they have some pretty nice features. I heard they have some pretty nice features. Alright, so this one is also done. Let's go ahead and assign some materials. Actually, nose and the brows. This can also go together. So this, in this case, I'm not gonna have to bake so much things today. This is perfect. So brows, let's call this nose underscore brows. Nose. This is also gonna be nose brows. So everything stays consistent. Let's also rename this jacket to coat. Hair is hair. Coat. Read the history. Both of these guys. And let's assign those materials. So this had a coat. Nose and brows. It's gonna have nose and brows. Nose and brows. And then, yeah, that's it. So this one and this one. Let's go ahead and export this. And that's also in the same folder. Sweet, sweet. Oh man, that went really fast. Let me go ahead and open some Substance Painters. Some Substance Painters. Yeah, many of them. We're gonna need at least 2 or 3. I don't have water. Once again, I ran out of water. Gonna be okay, I hope. Can we make it? Can we make it through the stream without water? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. I can feel my nose being clogged up a bit. And again, this gives me a nice notification. Let me open up the previously made janitor. And I'm gonna open just another instance of Substance Painter. So I'm gonna take some reference from the old one, and I'm just gonna keep on adding to the new one. Don't show me this pop-up again. Oh, zombie eyes. Zombie janitors. Let's go ahead and disable this outside layer of his eyes. So let's load in a new file. Not gonna select the template, but we're going to go to a different thing here. Otherwise, you guys can see my work for someone else. That's okay. So models, low poly, and we're gonna grab this B. Let's grab this B. All right. So I have janitor skin. So I'm gonna drop these 2 textures that I need here. Let's find characters, adults, janitors. Where is our buddy? So we need this janitor skin, and we're also going to need adults, adult bases, models. No, not models, textures. We need textures, what am I talking about? And tall female base. Yeah, let me drop this in here as well. So these both are going to be base materials, and import resources to my project untitled. And let's save this. And I'm also going to save this whole project here. All right. So Twisted Hive. Sets, characters, adults, janitors. Yeah, and let's call this just like the previous one as well, but let's change the A to a B. All right, cool. So those are already done. I'm pretty satisfied that I can actually do that. That's really nice. And let's also drop this eye here. So I need the texture for the eyes. And this is going to be also a base material. and inside of this project. And drop that texture on. All right. So these are the only things I'm gonna have to texture today. Oop. So let me take off the UVs off my to-do list today. And let's go ahead and also load the other one. The other janitor. Yeah, if you guys have any questions of how we're gonna do stuff or whatever, you can just drop them in the chat. I'm open to any kind of questions or whatever you guys want to know. Whatever you guys would like to know, I'm here. So yeah, this has opened. Let's open a new one. And let's grab the C one. So we're gonna have the whole squad together now. This is so cool. Can't wait to put them all together. So this guy, I also need to drop in the same materials. These two. And let's go back to adults, janitors, textures, and also this janitor base. Let's drop it in here as well. Texture, not textured, this is a base material. Project untitled. Let's import this here, and let's go ahead and save this as well. And janitor skin, CO1. Alright. This works quite well. And let's go ahead and drop these textures on top. Yeah. No eye. Not an eye texture. It's gonna mess stuff up. So yeah, like I said. Hey, got to go to the store real quick before it closes. Yeah, of course, man. Go for it. Go for it. So I have this customize on and off, like what I said that I made in the previous one. In the previous week, that there's a customize. So if I turn this off, then I'm able to actually customize, for example, color. Well, some of these colors are not working in this case, but let's say we have a gloves color, and I can actually just change that. So let's say they're like black, but if I have the customize off, then it doesn't work, because it uses the original texture from that. So in this case, I'm going to use the original texture as well. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and let's start working on this one. So first things first, I'm going to check if I have all of my high poly versions exported. I'm just going to open my janitors tab, my models, high poly, janitor B. So I need the belt, the brows, the nose, the coat, the hair, and the shirt. And I have all of them. And if I look at my C, I don't even have anything exported from the C. So let's just go ahead and look at the whole guy again and export the things that this guy needs. So in this case, I'm going to turn off the hats. So he's going to need the belt, that's for sure. So I'm going to make sure that this is like at least like on a nice subdivision. Yeah, this is going to be good enough. Let's go ahead and find our folder. We're going to export this. All right. So that's going to be here, our belt. Exports. So this coat as well, let me check if it's alright. That's gonna be fine. For subdivisions, that's gonna be alright. So code 2, should it be code 2? Is there like a newer one? I don't think so, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and just export this one. That's gonna be just, let's call it just coat. Otherwise, gonna get a little bit annoying in the end. Then we have the shirt. Let's go ahead and rename this shirt. Enter, and let's go ahead and export this. So the shirt is also exported. So we need this brow. Let's take a look how this looks like. Let's go ahead and like just subdivide this once more, and let's export that. So slowly I'm just exporting some pieces that I'm gonna need. And pretty nice. And then subdivide this as well. Like 4, 5 times. Let's export this. Nose. And I think that's it. That's all what we're going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 pieces. Alright. Then let's go ahead and start baking this stuff. So first things first, let's do the hair of this girl. This should actually look really cool. I can't wait to see how this is gonna turn out. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to 1K, and let's select the high poly models for this. And this is going to be the hair. All right. I'm gonna already bump up these rear and front distances, and also in the ID map, let's go ahead and select Mesh ID Polygroup, because that just makes sense in our way. In this case, it's perfect. I figured out that in many cases I'm not gonna do the poly paint, so I don't really set poly paint, so my stuff doesn't really look like clowns. Well, in some cases it did, but now I don't really do that anymore. Now it works out a bit better. So let's see how this is gonna bake. So I get some of these artifacts here. Let's just pull this back a little bit. And let's bake this on a higher resolution for 4K. Just gonna go for 4K. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. It really means a lot to me. Hope you're having as much fun as I am. Yeah, this is already looking much nicer. A lot less of the artifacts as well. Let's see. Well, this bakes. Oh, nice. That's done. So somewhere here it kind of loses like the bit of detail. Also here I'm not gonna mind too much if I have like some super small artifacts. That's gonna be alright. Let's go ahead and bake this again. Gonna average normals, ignore back face. Okay, and oh, I can even do some more anti-aliasing, but we don't really need that. We don't really need that, as we're baking 4K maps, and it's going to end up on a 2K mesh. Well, on a 2K final texture, then it's okay. And while this bakes, I'm gonna go grab a drink, and see you guys in a second. What's up, what's up? I'm back. And this bake is also messed up. So I don't like these weird edges. These weird edges. and yeah, let's just push this a bit back and let's bake this again. And let's bake this again. Yeah, this looks a bit better. I think if I'm gonna crank up also this the size of this texture set, it's also gonna look a bit better. Also going to look a bit better. And with the hair textures, I can't wait to drop that. Can't wait to drop that. That's gonna be real nice. So yeah, this is gonna be alright. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's go to our jacket. So the jacket needs... What does the jacket need? What does the jacket need? Does it need belt? Does it need coat? Does it need a shirt? Yep, it needs all of that jazz. Let's go ahead and just try it out with the same settings. I think it actually should be already fine. Even the ID map. Man, the ID map actually helps me so much. I'm happy that I've made that. That they've implemented something like that. That whoever came up with that, that's just great. Seems like it's taking a lot of time. Seems like it's taking a lot of time. Oh boy. What kind of stuff are you guys working on now? Is anyone making something cool? If so, you can share a screenshot. You can share a screenshot. So it looks like the normal map is looking okay. So far, at least. So far it looks okay. I wish at least at this point I could already start rotating and seeing like what's happening, but it's alright. I can wait a couple more seconds until it's done. Come on, thickness. Actually, maybe I shouldn't even bake that. So what I'm concerned is like these inside parts here. Coloring a dragon I drew. Oh man, that's really cool. Did you like draw it on paper or did you draw it on like a Photoshop or something like that? Sounds cool. Sounds cool. So this works well. Also like this, it's kind of nasty in a way. At least at this point. And yeah, this. So let's try out some different distances. What makes this stuff go away? What makes this stuff go away? So slowly, let's just like bring it to where it needs to be. Oh, Photoshop. That's pretty cool. Did you finish like line art or something? You can share your progress, man. Would appreciate checking that out. Okay, I see that this is already going wrong. Let's turn down the resolution a bit and do some tests. Alright. I'm gonna set it to 2K and I'm gonna take this frontal distance way down. And let's see how this looks like. Alright, that looks a bit better. Starting to get somewhere. Curvature, I think ambient occlusion and all that shit also like contributes to some nastiness here. But that's okay. I'm gonna fix that real quick. So some parts here and there. Not kinda rear distance. This could even be... Does this do anything? I don't think that it does anything. Yeah, it's for a game. Oh, that's nice, dude. So it's like an asset. Are you gonna animate it later? Are you gonna animate it? What's gonna be the next steps? Tell me some more about that. Or tell me what's the game about? So these parts, these parts kind of suck. Kinda suck. Take the frontal distance down a bit. Yeah, and flash. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, definitely let me know how that looks like, or what that's gonna be like. I would like to see, definitely. If in Flash, I haven't seen people make a game in Flash for a really long time. For real, that's true. Like who makes games in Flash nowadays? So if I look at the ID map, let me just look at the ID. So here there should be illusion. Yeah, that kind of messes it up, and the ID is not even there. Because it fakes the fakes something else than the ID. I need the mesh ID. Not ready to reveal story yet. Oh, that's okay, man. If you have anything that you would like to share or something, you can just drop it in our Discord. Or if you have some cool things to share here, you can just drop them in here as well. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So let's see. So it's kind of nasty that this gets baked over here. These kind of merge here. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna try pushing this down a bit, and also this max rear distance. Let's just bake this again, and let's see how this works. Also, this kind of like allows me to understand what goes wrong. The ID map is like something that's really helpful sometimes. I like it. I like it. So while this bakes, yeah, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe this needs to be like 0.3 something. Max rear distance needs to be a bit more. Just finding the balance quicker. But these guys turned out really nice. Thanks a lot for all the guys who were here yesterday. Much appreciate that. Much appreciate that. Characters, let's go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and save this. No, I'm just doing the whole game in Flash. Just doing the walk run cycles in Flash, building the game in Unreal. Oh, just for like making animations and that kind of things. Yeah, that's legit. That's pretty legit. A lot of people do that. I guess it's easier just to use it as like a tool to make some animations and stuff like that. I remember I made some for my school as well. I used Flash. It was really nice. For some things it really works great. For some things it really works great. So dragons, you say? Like Spyro type dragons or like bigger type of dragons? Just wondering. You know, I think... Yeah, if I look from here, this kind of looks weird. Let me go a bit back to Maya. Maybe I can import these high polys. Janitor A, but I need shirt and the coat. Is there a coat? Is there a coat? Or did I not even like open the code? That. It's gonna be the code. Yep. Let me just adjust this for a second. If this is not gonna work out, then I already know a way how to fix this whole thing. Not gonna be that big of a deal. Right, let's go ahead and export this. Twisted Hive. Sabotage. My assets. So actually, I figured that there's so much things that we've made already over this whole time since we've been making these characters. Like there's quite a big of a library of stuff now. I'm kind of happily surprised by that. Just load this in again. Low poly and that B. My own style. Yeah, man. Like, everybody has their own style of doing things, right? Oh, jacket nose, okay. Seems like I've messed some things up here. That's okay. Can bake this again. Can bake this again. Have nothing against that. I love the hair of this character. That worked out really fine. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm showing you the boring part, but I guess there's a lot of things that you can learn from this as well. Oh, what was that noise? Some double beeps. Double beep. Okay, baking coat position. Baking coat thickness. Baking coat. Would you like to have a cooked coat? You get like, instead of mashed potatoes or something, you get a mashed coat for dinner. Baking finished. Whoop. So this is kind of a bit better, but I think I can't really fight it that much. So that part, that seems a bit weird. But not gonna be that noticeable. I think this is gonna be fine. Let's move on. Adult base. How come I can't see? How come I can't see your colors? So let's also just adjust it too, so it's a bit closer to the end result. Janitor skin. How come this is not showing up? Eye. And let's also turn off this weird iris. It's nice, but it doesn't work for us in this case as well. Alright, let's go ahead and find the high poly for our nose and also our brows. Let's open that. And let's bake this. Let's bake that. Should be nice. Should be nice. Alright. So I think next week I'm going to make some smaller streams with making accessories for most of these characters, and just making smaller things like accessories. I think I'm gonna be done with the rigs as well by then, and just going to go a bit deeper in certain things. Gonna go a bit deeper in certain things, just like this. Oh, what is that? Gonna need to move those, but that's okay. At least in this case it's alright. So I'm gonna try adjusting like these skins, like the bottom skin of the actual like base character. That's gonna be interesting. So let's start with the coat. Or you know, let's bake this guy first. So I need to save this, and afterwards let's just start with the coats. Coats are gonna be the simplest part. While this saves, let's go ahead and select this guy's coat, and let's go ahead and bake this guy. Let's bake this, and belt, coat, and shirt. Oh, this only needs 2 bakes. This is just perfect. What else could you ask for? If you just need like to bake a couple of things, this is so nice. And let's go ahead and bake ID based on the mesh IDs. And cheers, guys. Thanks a lot for joining in. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button if you already haven't before. And keep being positive. Keep being positive. Keep baking. Keep baking ID maps. Keep baking. So what's interesting for me is if this janitor skin... Okay, yeah, let's keep this original one. Let's keep this original one on. Go back to this piece. I would really like to know how this is gonna be baked. I see some nasty artifacts there. That part is great, but this part is just like just a bit trash. Just extend this a bit, and also the rear distance. Let's make it a bit bigger. And let's go ahead and bake this. Go ahead and bake this. Go ahead and bake this. Takes some time. Takes some time. But yeah, like a lot of things that we've made before in the previous streams, that really helps out here. I think I'm gonna be able to use the same substance even. I'm just gonna have to swap a couple of the couple of masks that we're gonna make today on these dudes. So tomorrow we're gonna be able to do a lot of things. I have a good feeling about that. So now this is baked. Don't know. Did I do it on 4K? Yeah, I did it on 4K. And I also baked the ID maps. Let me just check the ID here as well. Alright, and here it also like kind of messes up. I'm gonna have to paint that in a little bit there. But other than that... Oh, also here. Because that had multiple meshes. But that's fine. That's the part of the deal. It's a part of the deal. So let's go ahead and look back at the mesh. And bake also the nose and the brows. Let's go to our bake mesh maps. Remove two of those dudes and add the brows and the nose. And mesh ID and poly group, because that's just what we need. And let's bake that. Let's bake this. So as I'm still working on a lot of the documentation, that's why I still haven't finished the rigs for the grown-ups. But as soon as I'm gonna be done with those, we're gonna be making some more animations on the streams, and I'm gonna have a lot more action. I'm gonna have a lot more action. As now I've just been mainly working on the characters. Well, everyone already knows that, right? Alright. This is gonna be nice. Alright. Let's go back to this person. This awesome lady, and let's start with the coat, like I said. Let me cross those bakes away from our to-do list. And I'm going to use the old janitor as a small reference for colors. Alright, so what are we going to need? We need the smart materials, and we're gonna have to drop some materials that we've used in the previous streams. So what is this? Cloth wool, cloth underwear. I'm gonna need a t-shirt. I think we used t-shirt also on that before. So t-shirt we're going to use for the just shirt. Shitty. Shitty. Shirt. My fingers sometimes slip and I write some other things that I expected to write. So the shirt so the shirt is going to be on our add color selection. Let's pick a color. What? It doesn't have an ID map? I thought that I baked that. I was really sure that I have baked that. Oh well. Let's go ahead and bake it again. I'm sorry, guys. Just a second. I'm gonna finish baking this. Abort. Let's abort this. Until it bakes the wrong one again. That's okay. You just need to keep being positive. Like, it's all gonna work out. And let's go to the ID. And mesh ID. So we have the mesh IDs. Otherwise we can't, like, if I'm gonna start painting all of those, that's gonna take a lot of time. And if I have them separated already on the meshes that I baked them from, a bit awkward. A bit awkward. Let me check if this other guy, I can actually also drop some of these on the other guy as well. Let's go ahead and grab the coat. So we should have a t-shirt, and there should also be leather as well, and somewhere there is SH rubber. Yeah, SH rubber, that's what we're gonna need. And let's just do a t-shirt test. Let's go ahead and drop the color selection. Guys can be disabled for a bit. Alright, nice. So that has like a nice color there. Let's grab that color adjustment, and I'm gonna give it the same color as the original has. So like here you can see that I have some, like a small nasty point. That's alright. Let's give it a paint. Smaller brush. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this back in. And let's also put this away here. So that normal is a little bit nasty there, but that's okay. I'm gonna be able to live with that. Because like from this distance already you can't see it. And in the game it's not even gonna be visible at all. Oh, gonna postpone that. let's get back to this lady. Let's pick a color, blue one, and also this color adjustment. You can go ahead and grab the same color and do the same as we did with the previous guy. This, and add the color, the mask, a paint layer as well. Take these parts away. And let's paint in these small pieces here. And like I said, like this doesn't really matter that much. It's alright. In this case, it's gonna be okay. And take away again these couple of quads here. Yeah, because these quads they don't need that color. And already from this distance you can't see that. Alright. That's nice. Let's give it a height, perhaps. So I can crank this up to 2K so I can see everything a bit clearer. Base material. Gonna be okay. It's gonna be neat. Down a bit. So like this edge here is a bit more noticeable. Alright. That's gonna be great. So what I need to find is leather, and also need this rubber. So we have all of these cool materials here. So color selection, let's go ahead and select this belt part. And for this belt, let me also select the color adjustment layer. And I'm just gonna pick the color that we picked before. Alright. Multiply that. Looks nice. Nice so far. Alright, and so this rubber dry. We're gonna have 3 layers of these. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna also go ahead and just group these dudes. Let's group the group, and let's call this jacket itself, and then this middle part is going to be the belt, and then I have the shirt as well. So first part is going to be the jacket base. All right, jacket base, collar, and color dark, or color light. No, dark, because that part gets, like the inside part is gonna get a bit darker there. So we're gonna use that. Alright, so what we need to do now is let's give these dudes black mask and also a color selection, and that's gonna be this green part. Right, and let's go ahead and add some paint to this. White paint. All of these triangles here, and then let's remove these. Oh, just this part. I think I can remove it with the paint here. Let me make this a bit smaller. Oop. Just change the size a bit. Oh. How come it's painting this now? Ah, okay. I've selected that. Thought that it would have the opposite effect there. Alright. Just gonna paint that in yellow. Just for now. Just for now it's gonna be yellow. So I have the jacket base. Let's go ahead and copy this color as well. So sharpen. I'm not gonna need this sharpen, I think, but we're gonna need this rubber base. Let's just copy this color. Alright. And then there's this fill. We could do some adjustments to this. Ooh, damn. Triplanar projection, let's try UV. Ooh, that's even nastier. With this brush pattern, it's kind of messing everything up. I'm gonna remove that. Can we do some more contrast things with this? And perhaps let me just look into this. I'm gonna take some balance away. Leave this at 0.3. Then a bit more contrast. Then the brush pattern I'm gonna turn off, because this is gonna give me like just a straight kind of line in some random place. This variation. Just to give it some rotation variation. And let's also give this a bit different type of scaling. And tune this down to 5. So it's just a bit like a small subtle detail here and there. Randomize this. Give it a little bit more balance perhaps. The contrast, check out the contrast. So it looks kind of similar to the previous one actually. I don't really need that much. Or almost at all. For some reason I noticed that this is like this. Yeah, so like the belt needs to be a tiny bit lighter. Alright. Starts looking much better now. Okay. So that's gonna be the jacket base. I'm gonna leave it as it is now. Let's go ahead and paint some more of these dudes. Or actually I should have even used this whole mask setup for just this part. So let's give it a black mask and also let's just drop it in there. Take a look at how this looks like. And there's this yellow a little bit at the bottom of it. That's fine. For now I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so let's adjust this material for the color. Let's go ahead and adjust this material. So the sharpen can be turned off, and let's pick this color. Pick this color. Something like this, right? And also I'm gonna adjust this fill again. Contrast could be a bit different. I know it deep inside there's a kinky boob side. Need so and NSFW patch confirmed. Oh man. Nah. That's not gonna be the case, but that's funny that you remember that from yesterday. Man, I had so much fun with that. Shit. Add a black mask to this. To this part. Black mask. So what should be on top? I think that this should be on top. Like in here? How does this work? Really funny. But I don't know how we could actually accomplish that. I wish. But there's room for everything. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day we're gonna do that. I would like to actually make a game which is kind of like Mario Kart. Well, not really like Mario Kart, but like just a karting game about this as well, like racing in school. Who has a racing game about school? I have not seen that. Yet to see that. Perhaps I'm gonna be the first one to make that. That would be really cool. Turn these two off, and I'm just going to add this. Just going to start adding this here as a the mask. This. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be easier in this mode. Otherwise, I'm starting to select so much other things that I actually need to select. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and deselect these. So yeah, gotta go, mates. Low battery. That's okay. Find a source. Find a source of electricity. I trust in you, man. I'll see you later, man. Thanks a lot for joining in today. By the way, thanks a lot for joining in Cell Shade Dev as well. So how are you doing, man? What kind of stuff have you been making these days? I think you're making some good progress in these weeks. So what I'm gonna do is, let me just jump to the other view. I need some tablet magic now. This is gonna be easier to draw the masks. So let's go ahead and in the paint layer, let's grab a brush, and I need this to be hard as possible. No pressure. And a black mask. Let's go ahead and just paint all of this like that. I'm gonna make a bigger brush. Oh wow. This is really weird. Working really weird. I tried some stuff. Oh, be right back. Bathroom break, lol. That's okay, man. Thanks a lot for being here. I hope you're enjoying the show. This is a bit tricky here for some reason. I guess it's using the normals. Alignment, tangent, wrap, like UV. So this should be a bit simpler. So I tried some stuff, updated the new Unreal version, fixed my code so far, but yeah, now I'm testing out the new Windows update. Oh man, everything updates. I'm gonna have the same in like a couple of, I think in a week or so, or I don't know. I'm waiting for the new Unity update. I think it's out already, right? Let me actually check that, unity3d.com. I know the beta is already out, but I'm waiting for the new 2018 update. Try. Which is it? Which is it? No, it's not out yet. At least like if you download, it doesn't give you the newest version. Show in folder. I'm gonna have to delete this. So yeah, like I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun times making that work. A lot of things have changed. And you know what also has changed? Let me open up my services and let me actually restart my Vacuum Professional service. I noticed some of my buttons don't work properly as they should. Nice. See, that works. I think I should update these drivers as well. A lot of updates. And now as well with the every site where I go, they have a security, well, not a security update, but like update also on their privacy settings and stuff like that. So that's really crazy. It's crazy these days. Everything gets an update. These characters get an update. Your all the privacy statements get an update. Everything gets an update. Everything gets an update these days. Flow. Let's keep the flow. Spacing could be 0. Nicer. Size, let's also make it a bit smaller. So, but I figured out a new Unreal bug. If I re-import my character animation, the speed of the blend system totally freaks out. Speed 100 or something. What? Dude, but restart the engine, fix it. Totally stupid. So you have to restart your restart every time? That's really messed up. I bet that's really annoying, man. I feel for you. I haven't had such things before. I've had some weird issues as well, but not like that. Like with Maya, at least, like for example with Maya, I've been struggling with one issue all the time. If you have a if you apply a material and if you give it a texture, sometimes it also gives like a transparency texture to it, and then your whole object seems like it's a bit transparent, and that's a bit weird. So here, I'm almost done with this. Can I paint this? Why did it jump away from it? Hurt this color? Right. Nice. This is gonna be okay. Actually, let's give it the good old treatment with the blur, and yeah, I'm gonna blur it just a bit. And let's give it another filter and like a histogram scan, so we can have like a nice edge there. Contrast can be much higher. Yeah, and let's leave it there. I think that this works great. Can you even give it a bigger contrast? So this works really nice. Oh, hey Justin Miller, thanks a lot for being back, man. So I also found like one of my favorite games that I've been playing for quite a while, called Move or Die. Most likely a lot of you guys know that game. If not, then I can drop a link to the Steam store. Move or Die. So I wanted to play it with my girlfriend like during this weekend, but the thing was, what happened, everything was lagging like crazy, and there was a small setting, RGB illumination for the keyboard or something, and that was completely wrecking the frame rate. Just it wasn't working at all. Let me take some colors away. Need some new colors. So, sharpen layer. let's remove that, and I'm just gonna color pick this. Color pick this value for the dark part of the color. Grab that. Let's go ahead and add a paint. And now I can paint that in. Alright. Now I'm gonna be a bit sloppy. So make sure that the whole part is in there. Let's go ahead and take this away here. Edge. Right. See this? Oh. Too much. No, just in some places we need to remove this as well. So what kind of games do you guys enjoy playing? Like, do you guys also play a lot of couch co-op games? What is your jazz? Well, I know a lot of people here play Fortnite. That's everywhere now. But what other games? There are much other games, right? You don't spend all your day doing that. I think next week I'm going to finally finish that VR game that we started a couple of weeks ago. It's about time, right? But yeah, my graduation is pulling me back a bit. It's pulling me a bit back. Alright, well, this is saving. What are my notifications doing? So actually, this is really cool that I have already all the colors picked. I just need to make the masks, and it's gonna be nice. Yeah. Go eat lunch. Enjoy, man, Justin. I'm gonna be here until 9, until we're finished with all of these textures here. Ooh, Wacom services. Ooh, Wacom services. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be here for some time now. Remove the hair. Also this. So I can just focus on this part here. Let me go ahead and find the paint layer. Oh, what is this again? Let's restart that service. So how come I can't even see my cursor now? This is weird. What? Be right back. I'll see you in a bit, man. Thanks a lot for being here, man. Thanks a lot for being here. Just like the rest of you guys, thanks a lot for being here. If you're new here, and if you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button up there. And check out the links in the description. And let me just go ahead and I love those tablet bugs. Yeah, right. And now this is just like crashing completely. And that's all right. Let me pull out this guy. I can continue on this guy. So this guy is also gonna have 3 rubber. Let me go ahead and group these, and let me call this coat. We can also give this already the respectable colors that they need. Take away these sharpen. Let's go ahead and open. Where did all those colors go? Where did all those colors go? So the first color, this color. Let's see if it actually fits. On, and the next one on. So this one is going to be the green color. Nice. I'm gonna have to adjust this, and also this one. Let's go ahead and grab it from the previous one. Nice, this dark part. And I think that this one, yeah, this just needs to be saved, and let's go ahead and reopen this again. Man, what is this? What is this, man? Wait, you opened 2 sessions from Substance? I actually have 3 sessions of Substance open. I also have a stream open, and I also have a Maya LT open. Yeah, I know. We can actually check out like what my what this says. So most of my memory's been eaten up. So this is like CPU is almost nothing. Just memory is a lot, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It works pretty great. Like my CPU is just like almost chilling. The memory is just like almost full because of me opening so many tabs in Google Chrome. I'm a fiend for that, so to say. Open up 50 million tabs, dude. Yeah. Like if I close this, it didn't even make a dent. It barely made a dent. If I check, yeah, each of those eats 5 megabytes. So that's 15 megabytes just from 3 of those instances open. So this, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna close this. You personally caused the worldwide RAM shortage. If that would be true, that's crazy. That would be crazy. Wait just a second. I can hear someone home, and I don't think that anyone's supposed to be home today. Let me quickly text my my neighbor. All right, I still have 16, so I just have Blender. Just have Blender, Substance, and Unreal open, and it eats over 10. So, yeah, I remember with my old laptop, I used to also have that. I just had 16 gigs of RAM. Just a second. Whew, that scared the shit out of me, guys. But that was my landlord. That was my landlord. So got this zombie out. Everything works. Everything works again. Thank God. That's nice. Nice to know. Yeah, I was like, no one walks this quiet in our house. No one walks this quiet in our house. Sneaky landlord. So let me just finish up this small mask here. What if I... And we can also tangent wrap, camera planner. We can do UV. Planner. Okay. Just so it goes like on the edge. Spacing also, let's take away the spacing so it so I don't have weird bumps here. Weird bumps. Right? And slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Mm-hmm. Alright. Now this should be okay. Hey, what's up, Wormius? Thanks a lot for joining in, man. How's it going, dude? How's your day so far? Hope you're having a nice time just like we are. Happy to see you here. Yeah, that... Whew. I was like, who came there? Who came there? That freaked me out for a second. Can I move this? Oh, and again, this has crashed. Let me go to the service and restart the service. So at least I know how to fix the Wacom tablet issues now. I don't have to restart my computer. Like sometimes I even had to start my stream like from beginning just because of that. That was quite annoying. I think some of you guys also remember that, right? It was quite fun. Fun times. Yeah, let's finish all this stuff today. Alright. And then your tablet stops working. Captain Hindsight says, it will be better if you fix your mask before painting. Dude, yeah. I actually, I'm really thankful that I don't need to be painting with actually real colors. I think I would be already zoned out with all of the fumes. So I think this is gonna be okay. I'm just gonna add some like 2 filters to this. Add a filter. Gonna be blur. Gonna do that histogram scan. Just a bit. Contrast of this. Alright, this is gonna be nice. Hey, what's up, Nick Garrig? Thanks a lot for joining in today, man. How's your day, dude? How's your day? We're working on the new janitors today. So the next thing I'm gonna start working on these, start working on the hair of this person. Alright, so for this, let's turn off the hat. Oh. Turn off everything. So I think also for this, I'm going to just give her, the hair that we do for females. So I have 2 types of hair, one that has just 2 colors and one that has 3 colors. So in this case I think I'm going to give the 3 color ones if I can find it. Fabric, so I have dark skin and hair long. Let's drop this one here. Coloring, so highlights, let's just give this a FX blur. Yeah, let's give this a black mask. Black mask. Also a black mask to the darkened part. And fine, working 3 bathrooms for a house. Oh dude, that sounds like a nice work. How did your previous work that you sent us last time with the it looked like a loft apartment? How did that work out? You finished that already? You're going pretty fast with those. Nice. I guess the new computer is really helping out, man. That's really nice. I'm happy for you. So one thing I should take out maybe is the reference. Let's go ahead and find it so I can color pick the values for the hair. Art, and let's find our, like, there's so much already of these. Alright, so I'm gonna have to improvise as I just have like 1 color pretty much to work with, but that's okay. So I'm gonna grab this, so it's like quite dark, but let's just give it just a little bit lighter tone. And then the darken part, let's take a look at how this could look like. So if I give this a filter, maybe not a filter, a generator perhaps. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. If you like what we're doing and you're new here, make sure to hit that follow button up there, and also check out the links in the description, and have fun. Thanks a lot for being here. So for this, let's try out this mask builder legacy. Really? Then let's drop a mask editor. Curve. We're going to need, yeah, curve. So we need curvature. Let's see. Texture. What do we have in texture? So what I want to do is have just the creases be a bit darker. So let me find some cool stuff here. Thickness, position gradient. Yeah, curvature though. With edges, cavities. Oh, nice. That's exactly what I would need. And if I would, instead of overlaying, let's do this on normal. And this is also going to be like with the color like this, but let's do it a bit darker. Okay. So this should actually be working on this part of the mesh, right? What if I turn this off? Oh, okay. It's starting to give slowly. Yeah, my new PC is 80% faster from the old one. Dude, that's really cool. That's awesome. I remember when I changed my computer, that was just like, oh boy. The fun starts here. So this doesn't really... Kinda gives a little bit contrast. Right? So this one doesn't really give me the results I would like it to give me. So what if I do... Yeah, let's try out the other mask builder. So let's take away some of these parts like grunge level. And what I'm gonna do is just use this convex contrast. Can't even see that. What if you do some other tricks to this? Something like that. How about them apples? So same render, 4 hours, new 58 minutes. Dude, that's some speed. That's really great, dude. Like, I bet you just finish all this stuff like really quick. That's really amazing, man. I cannot believe it yet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I also couldn't. Just like the new stuff just works so much better. Man, I'm really happy for you. Here's a high five. Great stuff. Dirt level. I'm gonna just try adding some in the creases, and it's also gonna give like a little bit of these small details in a way. And I think this highlights, we're not even gonna need those highlights, but perhaps like, let's see how this is gonna work. So edges masking. Away a bit of that grunge, so there's not gonna be too much of it. Starts looking nice. And base material, how come this is not even working out? Because there's a mask. Because there is a mask. And we need to flip this around a bit. But yeah, new computers are just amazing. I'm really happy that I could start this whole new year with a new computer. Thanks to last year. Man, I'm happy that I participated in the project that we did. So here, I'm gonna have to do like a little bit of masking, but that's gonna be quite simple job, I think. So let's give it a, yeah, it has a white mask. Let's go ahead and mask out some parts that are unnecessary here. Or, yeah, let's just do this. Oh, let's give it mask in the middle as well. Kind of like this. Just where I see where I don't like how the hair flows, I'm just gonna take it away. Man, it's amazing. Like to see how all of us have progressed since I've started streaming. It's really cool to see you guys like progress and just get more and more skills and grow with everything. That's really amazing to me. I'm happy for all you guys. Truly happy. Drop a filter. What are these sounds? What are these sounds? Smaller brush here so I can do this. And let's drop another material. Give it a black mask. And in this case, let's this one off. Draw some in here. And this could be, just rotate this in 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So something like this. Something that goes maybe a bit better. Perhaps gonna have to make 2 of these. Nope. Turn off the symmetry plane. I think I'm gonna have to do it per side. Per side and per piece here. So I'm just gonna do like per positions here. That's gonna be a bit easier perhaps. Oh, what if I check actually how this would look with the triplanar projection? Yeah, still, this part doesn't really quite make sense to me. It would be nice if, yeah, and then here this also doesn't really make sense. So the UV projection actually works the nicest. Like, I really like how it flows here, and then it just keeps going like that. That's really nice. For some reason, I noticed that this roughness kind of looks weird, but I think this is gonna be okay for now. So let's just continue how I started with this. So this small part that I've made so far looks pretty great. Pretty great. So let's just give this also a filter. Let's also give it a blur. So it blends together with everything else. Okay, let's black mask and also filter, and this is also going to be a blur, and for now it's okay. Let me just leave it as it is. Just paint in this small part here. Alright, now let's use this blur. Also around 1. Everything stays kind of consistent. Let's go ahead and rotate this just a tiny bit so it kind of follows this a bit more. and everything kind of joins in the middle here. So it's also interesting that if I turn this on, this doesn't really transfer so much. Let me look at a 2K version of this. I think the 2K version looks a bit better, but still could look a bit nicer, this hair. Let me go ahead and play around with the histogram contrast, the disorder of this hair, so we have a bit more variation. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, black mask. And let's copy these inside. It looks alright. Just here, this rotation doesn't quite work. Okay. And here, this as well. This is a bit nasty. But as you could see before, if I turn on the color, you can't really even see that. So I'm not going to bother with that too much. Just sometimes in the end it makes more sense. Right. Add blur back on. Blur. Blur, blur, blur. Rotating, finding like a nicer position for this. Somewhere like this, I think. This is gonna be okay. Don't want to get too lost in the sauce with this as well. Okay. So this is gonna be okay. Maybe the blur could work a bit better, especially here. Now this works a bit nicer. Okay, let's go ahead, give it a black mask. Also, already instantly gonna just add that filter there and disable it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start painting this in. Right, and also here. Yeah. Blur this. And let's give it some rotation now. More of a triplanar perhaps. In some cases I just need to see what fits better in which case. Alright. So this also works great. Another one. Black mask. Black mask, and let's go ahead and just paint in these small parts here. Right. Nice. And this is working out pretty well. And let's go ahead and give this also a filter. Also the blur. Alright, nice. Give it some more rotation. Alright. So now I'll need more of these. Actually need more of these. So a black mask. And let's go ahead and give this part a little bit of this treatment. First, one of the first like dreadlocks that come out of here. This is triplanar? I'm not sure if triplanar is gonna work in this case. Let's give it a UV projection at first. Because, yeah, here's where it's gonna mess up a little bit. And give them like a nice texture here, but it's gonna be quite weird. Let's in a bit more. And let's try out some more. Triplanar. What if, let's give this just the basic UV, and as a filter you can give it a I think there was advanced triplanar advanced. Yeah, this is what we need. So let's see how this is gonna work. I think this should work much better. So also what I'm going to do, let's blur this out a bit. Some nicer blending with it, otherwise it's like it's really hard. Okay, think that out. Yeah, and just blur it. Now let's go ahead and work on this triplanar. So now I can actually rotate each of the axes in its own way. I'm gonna rotate this more towards like this kind of angle. This kind of as well, so it kind of needs to flow perhaps in this way. If it's not that big of a problem, you won't see the bottom part, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I could actually skip those two parts, but like but I still would like everything to kind of flow nicely. And in this case it would, but it would be nice just to have like a triplanar. That's why I'm going for the triplanar. Like this. X-axis. Yeah, this fits nice. And let's also check out the Z-axis. And how is this tiling as well? Not gonna be that big of a problem. So let's go ahead and adjust some more values of this. So I think if I'm going to go ahead and add to this mask also the other dreadlock, I think it should be a quite of a nice combo. Right? Slowly painting this in. It works great, if I might say so. Okay, I guess not on that side, because on this side everything is like towards this. Just copy this, add a black mask, and go ahead and just paint this in here. Alright, and let's go ahead and give it a fill layer, a filter, I mean, I'm sorry about that. Keep mixing up words already. Blur this. So let's see, in how could I rotate this? I think 90. Kind of like this, I think. Can even manipulate it a bit further. But also I need to take care of this here. Like the mask was a bit too much in certain parts. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and duplicate this. So, only one hair. I just need to make one hair in this whole episode. Hey, Justin, thanks a lot for joining in again. How was your lunch, man? Hope you had a good lunch. Kind of, yeah, this is messed up. Let me play around with this tri-planar again. This is going to be more like that. Okay. Now this is flowing a bit nicer. Yeah, this flows much better. This is much better now. Let's group this. Base material. Alright, let's wait until it autosaves. Nice. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Alright. I'm happy to see this coming along nicely. So this one, add coloring. This is gonna be this side, and this actually works. What if I go back to this one, paint this in? Maybe I don't even need to make like multiple masks for this or whatever. Which I think is the case. I'm just going to add more from the previous mask. Nice. This actually works great. What do you guys think? I think this is looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. So okay. Looking great. Add back that hair. So this is actually, I really like this dark part as well that comes here. The grunge amount, the grunge scale. So the grunge actually also adds a lot to the overall feel of the hair. I'm not gonna mask those edges. Micro details. Ooh. What is this? What is this micro detail normal? Turn on this and let's see, maybe we can push some more of this. Okay. This doesn't really work that well. Oh, can you even invert this? This is gonna work fine. Go ahead and work on this highlights. Work on these highlights. So what we're gonna need is a brush, and I think in this case I'm gonna take a fur random brush, something like this. All right, but in this case, let's also change the size. Give it a bit more spacing. Yeah, maybe that's a bit, this is a bit too bright. But anyhow, we can just, yeah, for now I'm gonna actually leave it like so it is as this bright. Let's go ahead and adjust this. Adjust this brush. So the hardness can be a bit down. Bigger. So if I could just go ahead and go through each of them like this, that would be really cool. Fur soft. This fur. Yeah, this fur would be much better. Let's go ahead and work on this hardness a bit. A bit less. The angle jitter, so it works more in a certain angle. You can even give it like a rotation. So now I would like it to be like this. Yeah, nice. Stroke opacity. So the hardness, let's take away from it. Flow jitter. And also the flow is going to be based on the pen pressure. So we can just like go in a little bit in all of these. Can I just paint a little bit of this in, and I'm gonna put the darken on top of everything, so that's gonna be the top master layer of everything. Right. Rotate a bit. Get a bit more. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool so far. I'm also gonna add this a filter. Let's just blur this a bit, so it's not like super noticeable. That's okay. And I'm also going to take away from this just a tiny bit as well. Here we need a bit of that. Here let's add pretty much everywhere. All right. This. Okay. Now let's take away from this a bit. For this I'm going to use the soft, dark soft brush. All right. This is looking pretty legit. What do you guys think? Does this look like dreadlocks hair, or is it like looking real whack? Cool. I think that this looks pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do is also just going to copy this layer, Control C, and let's start moving on to our nose and our brows. We're almost actually at the end of texturing this character. So, nose and brows. Let's just drop these brows here for now. Let's give it a black mask, and these two meshes towards our mask. So yeah, thanks a lot for all of you guys joining in today. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description, and keep being positive. Thanks for being here, guys. Oh boy. Let me take a sip of water. So how you guys doing? Chilling at home? Beaching? So I'm gonna leave this dark to be. And this, if this disappears, okay, this darken doesn't really do that much, but I'm gonna make it do stuff. So let's make these eyebrows just a bit darker with this top darken layer. I'll make this a bit smaller. Then I'll take away from the middle part. Actually, I should do the same with the hair. Let's go ahead and do that as well. So this fur wide. This is actually really nice. And I'm gonna add a paint. Thanks for noticing that. Oh no, it's adding another paint layer. Oh well. I'm doing a puzzle game now. Didn't upload it yet. Do you have some screenshots or something? You could share that if you'd like. I would like to see that. Man, I really like the previous game that you made before. Where you needed to connect the pipes kind of thing. That mobile game, that was really nice. I played it for 2 weeks. Just like testing out the first levels constantly. I like the how you've almost, well, I think now you've already found like a nice way how to do tutorials, but that was like a nice intro for that. At least for me, it made me, it inspired me to think about more about tutorials in these days. So what I was missing here was a little bit of dark part for the hair here. Like so, it kind of seems that it kind of connects with the head as well. So it has this a little bit of darkness. I don't have a name for it either yet. Yeah, that's tricky sometimes. Like on Discord, we actually talked about that. All don't work today, except me. Dude, you know, I've been struggling with this thing where most of the things that I touch, they just don't work with me anymore. Like my TV acts up, then certain media players start acting up because of I just haven't even done anything. I think it's just because certain updates nowadays. But I just try rolling with it. Nothing seems to cooperate with me in a certain way for some reason. I have no clue why. So yeah, with this dark layer here at the bottom, it seems just a bit more natural, I think, right? We could even have this darkened layer as what if I give it some height? Oh wow, okay. Just give it a little bit of that height map. It looks really cool though. Playing undress here. Put that coat back. Alright. Disable some of these parts. And all work 8 hours. Dude. Like I have 3 days a week where I work 12 hours. 11 to 12 hours, and then I have 2 days a week where I work 8, and then sometimes in the weekend. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. But it's nice though. Like, I hope you can enjoy that. Depends also like what kind of work you have to do, and for whom you're doing that. A lot of times that has like held me back of actually doing the work that I need to do. I work 18, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. On that grind, man. Keep grinding, man. Here's a high five. Keep being positive, dude. I try like keeping consistent, like so I don't burn out too much. I've had problems with that in the past. Let's do this fur mask. Really big. Let's also take away some of the hardness, give it some more spacing. Kevin Spacey. Move in. Oh. Give this little bit of this magic. Also the size seems like really, yeah, it's really small, but that's okay. She looks really angry, by the way. I like to work this, but it's hard all the time on PC. Yeah, exactly. It's I find it that I need to move. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel that you need to move as well constantly? Like every day I feel like I need to be moving. So I try like going out. I work at home all the time. So I guess for some of you guys, it's like going to an office or something, or at school. But for me, it's just like constantly being at home. And I sleep here. So it's kind of interesting to switch back and forth through those things. So I think, yeah, this is gonna work for the eyebrows. Oh, a screenshot. This is an idea that the idea is that you drag the pieces to a board and they make moves every time you press go. So you try to get the green triangle to the flag. So, oh, okay. So like there's like the green triangle. So the green triangle kind of moves, and it takes those things in account for its movement, right? So it like gives like kind of directions or something. That's pretty cool, dude. If you have it done, like, or if you have something playable, make sure to hit us up. Like drop a link here or also in our Discord. I would gladly enjoy to play that. Let's give some more give some more there. So let's go ahead and give this nose a nice color as well. Materials, and let's wrap this baby up. Dark skin, at least in this case. We're not gonna need nipples. Get in trouble for doing them. Get a black color. And let's go ahead and grab a brush. Brushes, brushes, brushes. Let's drop the hair back again. And also the hat. So for this case, I'm gonna have to come back a little bit. I'm gonna have to adjust these colors for the noses and stuff as well, because she needs a bit lighter color for the skin. I work from home too. I make a point to go out at least 2 times a week. Yeah, like routine is a lot of power. I noticed that routine can give a lot of power to you. Don't underestimate that. That can really make or break a lot of things for you. Something like this. I'm gonna turn off the symmetry plane. Now it looks a bit creepy because she has no eyelashes. But yeah, working from home is kind of nice. Depends on where you're from as well. So she's also gonna need lips. I'm gonna definitely gonna need to do a stream with doing accessories for these dudes. So let's take a look. So this one is finished. Let's go ahead and work some more on this second guy. With this guy, we're not gonna have to spend so much time, at least. Like the hardest part was the hair of this lady, which is visible, and it's gonna be visible more when she takes off the hat. I think I spent too much time on details that you're not ever gonna see. Like ASMR streams. ASMR streams, man. So I'm gonna have to pull up my reference a bit. The first character that we made. Alright, so let me go ahead and give these some black masks here and there. So this needs a black mask. And let's go ahead and give some quads here towards this nice mask. Right? Oh, how come this is not finished here? Oh yeah, because it has like multiple paint. Multiple paint. Keep on making this mask. Oh. Take away some parts of this. Yeah, here it kind of messes up a bit. How come? Because it's in the mask itself. Okay, let me reiterate this a bit. Give it a different kind of color section. I work from home. Office, I think next level is work on the beach. Oh, dude. I wish I could work on the beach. I think Roy would also wish to work on the beach. Are you Roy here? Would you wish to work on the beach, man? That would be crazy. That would be the craziest level, dude. So I'm just gonna work with paint from now on. Otherwise we get we get into weird situations with these guys. Go ahead and it's a bit bigger. What I need to fix is this small part here. Otherwise we have issues. Let's go ahead and remove these parts. But yeah, but for you in Greece it's really nice, right? Like with all the weather and stuff. Dude, I'm jealous of you. Like, I think I've already said that in the previous streams before, but you have a pretty nice location where to work on things. Work on anything, basically. You have the best kind of position. Greece, man. Oh wow. Let's make this size a bit smaller. Just paint this in. Really nice. Cool. Let's go ahead and hide this. So this collar part is pretty much okay, I think. For this base, you know what? For this color adjustment, let me also add like a little bit of height map here, so we don't have this hard line here. So we have like something a bit nicer. Yeah. Yeah, beach bar and work. Mojito and 3DS Max. Oh, dude. I would enjoy that. Mojitos. Like, I would like an iced tea. I usually have iced tea. That's really nice. Like, just, I would enjoy the feeling of your like your feet inside of sand. Oh man, that would be the shit. That would really be the shit. Get a cool laptop, like a small laptop. Get like a really good internet connection, and you're ready to go, man. Use Parsec. Try out Parsec with your new computer, dude. That's good stuff. It's like this application that allows you to connect to your home computer, basically. Hey, what's up, Long? Thanks a lot for joining in, dude. How you been doing? How you been doing, man? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. So I'm just adding these masks here. Add like a perimeter. Paint this in quickly. Just paint this in real quickly. How have you been doing, Long? How you been doing? Long time no see. I'm making a squad of janitors this week. I've already made already finished this one. I'm actually really proud of this. I like the I like how the hair turned out. Hair is just awesome. Awesome hair. She looks really angry. So this is 1 out of 2. This is 1 out of 2 that I've finished already. In case I can't be here on Friday, may the 4th be with you. Oh, dude, on Friday we're not gonna have a stream, but thank you so much. Here's a high five, dude. May the Force be with you as well. May the Force. May the 4th. May the 4th, may the Force. Man, that's really cool that someone came up with that. Was it like already since like Star Wars came out, or did they do that only in the 21st century? I wonder about that a lot of times. Fill this up here. Up here. It's like a nice hard brush. Hey, what? Thought that I finished this. Apparently now I did. Alright. To make sure about this, let's just go ahead and paint out this mask here. The characters looks awesome, yo. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to like finish all of them now. Like slowly getting there, and working on my thesis as well. Excuse me, my burps are killing me. So yeah, it's like slowly working out my thesis, man. It's cool that I'm actually gonna finish in our own company. That's like ridiculous. I need to go and have a meeting with my teacher. That would be a good idea. I've been slacking the last 2 weeks with that. Let me just... Yep. Nice. This works out great. Right? Nice masks. Perhaps this could be done with the fill brush a bit simpler. Let's just keep on going with this right now. Alright, let's go ahead and blur this. CEO having meeting with teachers. Dude, it's sometimes really funny. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then they have a different kind of idea what I'm going to do than they think that I'm going to do. Well, it is like that. I need to be dynamic in a way. And but now, well, with this stuff that I'm doing for my graduation, I'm not really that dynamic. I've already laid out the functionality of, well, not the functionality, but the background and the plan and everything that I need to do. But with certain things before, it was constantly just like, I want to do this. I've already figured out like what I want to do, and they don't really get it. And then sometimes you have like these misconducts. Is that a misconduct? That's not a misconduct. That's like more of a misunderstanding. Like you get these misunderstandings where you don't really know what they kind of want from you, and you're not really sure where you want to go with that, where you're going to want to go with what they want to do. And yeah, that kind of becomes quite of a big mess, especially if you have like your own company and that kind of stuff. But now the stuff that they've made in school is just like ridiculous. They have this thing called Smart Solutions where you need to do something for a company. So basically, you're doing free work for a company. It's like an internship without the internship part. You're basically still at school and doing work for someone else. So everyone's like raging about that. I'm glad that I don't have to do that. All right, so this actually looks pretty okay. I'm gonna have to refine this mask a bit. Let's add some filters. Give it a blur. Just a little bit. And let's give it a new filter. Another histogram scan. This is a nice edge here. Yeah. But is an internship still a valid option? Yeah, of course. Like, if I would want to, I could just go, Smart Solutions can go to work experience section on a CV. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't your neck hurt? Well, because you're looking down all the time? A little bit. Not that much, though. I'm already used to this, actually, to be honest. Oh, what's this? I got a butterfly in my room. Cool. So yeah, like, well, from one hand, I see that that's gonna help a lot of people to start working with other people, because I think that's a big issue, that a lot of people don't work with other people. Like, you need to learn that how to work with others. That's really important. Tangent. Let's do UV, because that worked really nice last time. Mech problems. That's why I move. You need to move a lot. Yeah, for streaming as well. Like, if I'm streaming, it's always like I'm more dynamic than if I'm just working. If I'm working, I'm more like just in one position. But if I'm streaming or if I'm doing something else, then it's a different kind of story a little bit. Then it's a different kind of story a bit. Need to have some kind of like a rope that holds your head like this, maybe. Like a baby swing. How would that be? Like a baby swing for your neck. Add levels. We're gonna add a blur. Let's add a filter and let's add a blur. And let's add also a histogram scan. Nice. This works great. Alright, let's add also this leather color here. So this color selection. Can I select this red? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Why couldn't you? And then let's go ahead and select the color. And that's this awesome yellow color. And also this base material. Because that really messes with me. So it's nice to already have like colors picked, so you don't need to actually play around many times to find what you really need. To find what you really need, like that's sometimes like a hustle. I'm gonna play around with this nonsense rubber part. This nonsense rubber part a little bit. So yeah, thanks a lot for all of you guys joining in today. It's really awesome. It's really awesome hanging out with you guys. I hope you enjoy these new janitor guys. So this brush pattern is like something that really fucks with me. Turn it off. And also this overlay. Tune it to like 5. That's okay. And this variation, this could be just a bit different. Alright. Looks actually okay. Slowly getting there. Alright. Now let's go ahead and work on the brows and the nose. Let's set this to 2K. And drop just normal hair. Because in this case I just need 2 colors. 2 colors. Add a black mask. And let's add a small selection to this. Yeah, the nose. The nose needs it. Definitely nose needs it. Let me grab the reference so we can actually pick this color. Coloring. Oh, nice. This has all the colors necessary. And also, what I'll need is the skin color. I need the skin color. That's gonna be the light skin. And let's give it a black mask. And let's select this geometry. Alright. And remove the nipple. I like this, that it has like just one part has a nipple. So there's gonna be 2 skin. Oh. Alright. So let's give this a different kind of color. Let me just full screen this. Oh, look at that. Like it has a really weird kind of mask here. Black mask on both of them. Maybe for this one, let's disable it. We don't even need this. Clear mask, remove mask. So this is going to be what's going to define the base color of that. The base color. Something a bit more darker, perhaps. How come I can see this plane? I don't want that plane. Trying to find a bit darker color. Here. Gonna go ahead and turned off my tablet for a second. I think that's gonna mess up my settings. Every time when I connect the tablet, I need to I need to disable that. Well, not disable, but just restart this this service. I actually need to make a batch file or something like that. That would do that for me. That would be a really nice thing. And paint this in. Oh, how come I can't? How come I can't? How come I can't? Oh, that's a bit too big. Said. And alignment, let's do this in UV space. Still can't do that? Wrap around the tangent. Wrap around the tangents. Never seen a wrapper like that. Let's give this a bit more stuff to work with. So yeah, thanks a lot for all of you guys joining in today. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description. And keep being positive. Keep being positive. So soon we're going to, as I'm going to be done with this character, let's find someone who we could raid after this stream. If you guys have any ideas, just post that noise. Just post them in the chat. If there's someone you would like to raid. I actually enjoyed watching Honest Dan yesterday. That was really nice. Thanks a lot, Cellshade Dev, for was it Cellshade Dev? Did you suggest that yesterday? Or was that someone else? Like, am I mixing up now? I'm mixing up now. So this kind of works. This could be a bit. Like, let's do 70. Yeah, this looks cool. Let's also drop another one. So this. Come on, make a new one. Control D. Okay, Control B worked better. So yeah, let's go on a raid today. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys also like that. I hope you guys also like raiding people. We're gonna try doing that now every end of the stream. I'm gonna try raiding someone. So you should use Blender. it's mixing things well, dude. that's really funny. For now, I want to stay a bit out of the mix. Actually, I want to I want to have a clear vision where I'm going with this. But I guess it's really nice. Oh yeah, you Wormius. I'm sorry. Sometimes I mix up. Yeah, thanks a lot for that. It was really interesting. Nice guy. Nice guy. And I would advise you guys to check him out as well. If you ever have time. So I'm gonna give him some nostrils here. Let's also give it like a filter. Blur that a bit. Just a little bit. And if I would give this yeah, that's cool. a little bit smaller, perhaps. Cool. He's actually the only one who has like nostrils for now. Honest Dan. Yeah, exactly. Honest Dan. Oh, nice dude. So if you guys have some preferences for today, who you would like to raid, if you guys have an idea who could we watch, that would be a nice thing. I would really appreciate that. So let's add. Why does this have a black mask? Let's remove that, and let's give this a rotation. And even make it a bit more dense, because that's a unibrow. If you have a unibrow, that's like that's some serious commitment right there. A unibrow is a serious commitment. That's what I'm gonna say. I think so. Because if you make that, then they're gonna be dense. Disorder. Let's contrast a bit. And let's give it a color. And this color. Yeah, this is just this is just ridiculous. And the dark adjustment. That is even a bit lighter. Oh, okay. So if I give it a black mask, or on the contrary, give it a white mask. This guy does pixel art. Maybe raid him. Lumpy Touch. Lumpy Touch. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Nice. So yeah, you guys can take a look at that if you guys like that. We can switch to that afterwards. I'm just trying to reach out to some more people, like let you guys also see some other stuff if you, because I guess a lot of people here just watch this stream. Well, a lot of you people also watch a lot of other streams, right? But I also like to just jump in after my stream and check out what other people are doing as well. It's interesting, like just to keep on the positivity going. I enjoy that. So let's go ahead and finish this guy, so we can finish the stream as well today. So that's one of the things that we can jump onto. Lumpy Touch. Lumpy Touch. I haven't checked out that guy ever. First time I hear about that. Well, then again, there's a lot of these people that I hear about for the first time. Oop. So let's give this a bit of this kind of color, and let's also give it a filter. And let's go ahead and blur this a tiny bit. Well, already the brush is a bit blurred, but I can do this as well. I might be streaming. Are you streaming already? You're not streaming yet, right? If you're gonna be streaming next time, then we can raid you. But for now, like, let's look up someone who's already streaming right now. All right. But first things first. Let's disable this thing. Let's take a look at this guy. This looks really cool. So we can actually have these two guys side by side. Ooh, let's also turn tab on this. Cool. Can I fit the third guy here? No, I can't really fit that third guy here, but I can show him anyways. I can show him anyways. Come on. Is this gonna work? Oh, no, that's the... Thanks a lot for joining in, man. But we already actually done with today's stream. Thanks a lot for being here, though. What do you do, Justin Miller? Make sure to drop that afterwards in the beings. I would really like to see what you've made afterwards. So today we finished all of our janitors. This is actually like not quite of a bad angle. Where did the third go? So yeah, these are all of our dudes. Dude, this is so cool. But yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. Not streaming right now. Well, next time, like I said, next time, let's check out game development and 3D modeling. So yeah, like, I guess we're gonna go for a Lumpy Touch. Lumpy Touch is doing some fun stuff. Ooh, wait, what is this? What is this stuff? Oh, I found myself as well. Oh, we're in the first page. Would you guys like to see something like this? What is this? Green Project Velguero doing some random stuff. Alpha release ASAP. Alright, that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's go with Lumpy Touch. Let's go with Lumpy Touch. Alright. Do I see myself now? Now. Alright. Slash raid. Control V. Alright, guys. Yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today then. It was really fun for me. It was really nice making all of these characters now. Like, I'm so happy actually seeing all of these guys grow together in such a fast pace. So it's really awesome having you guys here and sharing this stuff with you. If you liked what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button before we jump to the next guy. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. And keep being positive. I hope to see you next time. Alright guys, take care and enjoy.